Hey, what's good, everybody? This is your boy Tony Sway of TonySwayMusic.com, and I'm just kicking back on this amazing day here, very first day of summer. I wanted to share something with you guys that was very personal. There's a lot of things that happened in this past week, not my life, but just around the world, and I just felt it was time for me to share something like this with you guys. It's more personal. Now, when I was younger, I dealt with mental illness symptoms. I was never diagnosed with anything in particular, but I had a lot of symptoms of mental health or mental illness. As a teenager, a lot of it had to do with the toxic environment that I grew up in as a teenager, and the chaos in the household that I grew up in. It caused a lot of symptoms of mental illness for me growing up, and even talking about it. I don't like talking about it too much, but I thought about it today, and I thought that if I share this with you guys, that maybe it could help at least one person, if not more. And what I want to talk about is natural ways to cure mental illness or depression, things of that nature. I am by no means a doctor or an expert on this kind of thing, but what I do have is experience that I could share with you guys. It definitely has helped and cured me. Now, if you do struggle with these kind of things, you definitely should find somebody that could help you properly. But I want to share with you what I did to actually cure those problems in my life. I had those symptoms all the way from age about 14 to 19. I had to take medication and see counselors for it, and like I said, it was a combination of anxiety. I was never diagnosed with anything in particular, but it was a combination of just a stressful childhood, anxiety, and that type of thing. And I had what they call, I guess you could call it like a nervous breakdown when I was 14, and I had to stay in the psychiatric ward. And so I just want to get right to what I did to cure that. So by the time I turned 20 years old, I had studied a lot about how nutrition can help heal the mind, and how exercise can actually help you have a clear mind and feel better. So one of the first things I did was change my diet. So that meant eating a lot of fruits, vegetables, organic fruits and vegetables, getting a lot of omega-3 in my diet, taking nutritional supplements, just like multivitamins. I take an organic multivitamin, drinking good high quality water, and I kid you not, and adding exercise to my regimen. Just those two things extremely improved my mental health, like right away. And at the time of my life when I was a teenager, the doctors noticed it, the counselors noticed it, and they were so happy with my improvements, and they realized I didn't need them anymore because I was able to naturally cure myself with a proper diet, nutrition to think clearly, and exercise also helps you think better and clearly as well. And I never had those problems again because of those practices. Now, I do want to include that spirituality actually helped me as well. So a strong belief in God was also a big part of me getting over that time in my life. But the key components were definitely nutrition and exercise. Literally cured all those things that I was dealing with. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, that if you're somebody who has struggles with mental illness or anxiety or depression, of those things of that nature, one of the best natural cures that you can do is check your diet, see if you're taking in the proper nutrition, because the nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, exercise have a great deal of it plays a great deal on how you feel and how you think. You wouldn't really understand unless you've actually switched your diet over to kind of see how it makes you feel differently. Actually, it does make you feel differently, and it just can help you think so much clearer when you have the proper nutrition. Now, I wouldn't have believed that if I didn't experience it, but it definitely changed my life all the way. So it's just two simple things you could really do to help improve your mental health. Now, I also want to talk about as well, if this is something that you've dealt with Don't feel ashamed about it. You don't have to necessarily go tell everybody. I've had experiences when I was younger, when I was dealing with that stuff, where I shared too much with the wrong people, and you know, they spread it around the school and used it to kind of put me down, and obviously that hurts because it's something's personal. Again, I didn't have to deal with any kind of, like, you know, physical bullying when I grew up, because I've always been kind of a big dude, six feet tall, 215 pounds. Like, I was that big when I was younger, so nobody really gave me any crap to my face, but you know, words do hurt. And so if you're dealing with this, or you feel ashamed because people have made fun of you because you've struggled with mental health, or maybe you're currently struggling with it, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And the fact is, you can get better, and there's natural ways to improve your mental health. And I actually included some links below this YouTube video that you can go to on nutrition, and it will tell you about how nutrition can actually help improve that mental health. Now, in no way, like I said, am I a doctor or a physician, and I know this is not the end-all be-all of what you might need, but it's definitely part of the journey. So I'm a 100%, 110%, I'm an advocate for exercise and proper nutrition for mental health. So I hope, you know, by me sharing this part of my life, that I don't hope, I actually believe there's somebody who's listening to this, or multiple people, that this message will reach you, and you can use this, you'll use this information to live a better life from now, here from now and forward through the rest of your life. Like I said, there was a lot of things going on in this world in this past, really just this year, and most recently the music world had lost a very famous rap star. I'm sure everybody knows about XXX Tentacion, and it's very sad, very young man, you know, sad to see. And I really thought about sharing this because he was somebody that struggled with mental health as well, and I felt like it was necessary to share some of the things you can do to get better. You know, like I said, it's something that I never shared before, and I really didn't want to even do this video because of that. I like to keep things more light and more just fun, but it's necessary because some people, like I said, need to hear this. And I know some of those things, if you take action on them, and I know you will, it will help you improve your mental health, and because it worked for me. But that's about it. I'm just gonna get back to enjoying my day. I love y'all. This is your boy Tony Sway of TonySwayMusic.com. I love y'all. Peace.